All right, so Coach Randy Wagner. So, how did you feel about today's performance against the Danger Boys? Because you know that they were like one of the best teams in 2024, and now I don't know what's going on with them, but how do you feel about today's performance? Because you responded back to them after they were talking way too much trash and got way too cocky. So, how do you feel about the victory today? All I gotta say is it's just like you don't need to be like all that confident and all that type of stuff because all you do is just hurting yourself. Like you're literally hurting yourselves because whenever like teams become too cocky, it ends up going back to hunt them because we weren't too cocky. We were just focusing up on the game. Adrian was focused on his pitching, throwing the 100 miles an hour balls, and I was doing my thing, coaching for this team because this because I've been coaching for this team for 2 years because when the BWS started because we were mid in 2024. We made the playoffs last year. We were trying to find a way like to win it all. And yeah, I heard that there's rumors about LA getting a BWS team and joining in 2028 because hey, that'd be cool for more West showdown because it feels like they can rival with Denver, Vegas, us, any team. By the way, like we had to say, like we got the job done. Elvis Martin did his thing, getting the game-winning home run to send the Danger Boys home for being way too cocky. It was just a good performance, even though some of our top players didn't play too well because the Danger Boys fielders were catching them out, getting them out. It's just everything. Like we were just like struggling, but we find a way to pull it together. Just came back and just defeat them 6-5 because we did it in front of our hometown here in San Diego. I probably think that we could probably go on the road next week to play soccer in Denver or I mean, I feels like we love San Diego. The crowd is amazing. They show support for us because they know that we are underdogs and that we will never find a way to lose because we always find ways to win because we are like a tough team because we know how to like play the sports. We know how to play every single sport. Soccer, baseball, basketball. We fixing up hockey right now. Everything like we just had to do it because they know that I'm a great coach and we have a great owner and some great people on our team, especially Adrian Hollins, who is that type of guy. That's what I had to say. All right. So, Adrian Hollins. So, how did you respond after Ian Murray called you overrated? How did you feel about your 100 overall or 100 mile per hour pitching? All I have to say is that like I had to respond to a trash talker who was suspended last year just because he wanted to try to end someone's life just because I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why he trash talks now because I used to call him a good player, but now he just legit turned his back to all of the people, the BWS, like everyone, bro. Like it's just not looking a good move for Ian Murray. Just decided to trash talk and just backfire for him because I threw 100 miles per hour fastball. I just had to prove him why that I am definitely a strong contender for an MVP race. Strong contender to try to compete with Jesse Romo. Everything because if I want to put the team on the back, it's gonna have to be me because I play for San Diego because that's what I will never let the fans down. Because we find a way to win these close games. We find a way to keep these games close. We just don't lose or get blown out. Because if we get blown out in San Diego, because it'll be a disappointment for our fans, they wouldn't be happy. But our crowd, San Diego, they love us because we know how to get it done. Because I always throw, because I mean, even though if I didn't put it up enough strikeout numbers, if I get 10 or 20, but I still find a way to throw over 100 miles per hour fastball. Maybe if somebody from the Nintendo Sports gave me a shot, 25. Next month we turn 26 because I want to become a top pitcher in the league because I had to show Ian Murray why I belong in the league. So that's what I had to say. Alrighty, so you have another person coming up? Yep, we do have another person coming up. Alright, see y'all later. Alright, Gregory Thomas. So how did you feel about your team's hitting the today, even though if it wasn't good or sloppy, but y'all still got it done? Um, well, all I had to say that it was so it wasn't as good, but we still got it done. I got a home run for our crowd in San Diego, and Elvis Martin, he got the game-winning home run for us, and Dave Smith also got a home run. I mean, Brian Black and Finn Nova, our other top two players, they weren't playing too well, but they were still able to help us get the victory. Because I hope Finn Nova and Brian Black and the other guys have a better game. I mean, because we play the pros in 2 more weeks in baseball. Because I expect that we have a better performance because the Danger Boys, they a bunch of jerks. Their players are acting real toxic because we had to shut them up and prove why that San Diego is underrated and we are underdogs in this league. That's what I had to say. Alrighty, thank you for your words, Gregory Thomas. So hope you guys enjoy your weekend and we'll see you next time. Hey, San Diego, we run the West. We run the rest. We run the West. And we are San Diego. We are the best West team ever.